Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Elisa and today we're going to talk about a beginner's affordable skincare routine. Today is raining. I don't know if you can hear it in the background and I just didn't feel like putting on some makeup, but I want to film something, so I thought what a great day to film a skincare video. I'm so comfortable right now in my oversized sweater. It is just so nice. I love this. I actually love rainy weather, so it's another excuse to be lazy, but here we are. I thought this would be really helpful because a lot of us, when we start off with skincare, we don't go straight into the most expensive things. At least that's what happened with me. I didn't have the extra, spare change to buy something that's super luxurious. So these are some of my tried and true products that I still use a lot. In fact, most of them are actually in my current routine right now, and I want to share them with you guys just in case you're starting to get into skincare but you're feeling a little bit lost about what to do. I think nowadays we get very overwhelmed when we go online and we see everyone's 10-step routine, 20-step routine. Even one time there was this 7-step toner routine where you put on one toner 7 times, and it's just a lot. And like I said in a previous video before, there's a lot of jargon and professional terms. We just don't know what is going on. So I split it down to what I first started off with skincare, and as I tried to get more experience within my skincare routine, this is what I found worked for me and what I really enjoy. So I think for skincare, when you first start off, less is more, because you don't want to overwhelm your skin. You want to kind of adapt it step by step, and that way you maximize it and you get into a routine of a skincare regimen. I would recommend your AM and PM routines to be very similar, if not almost identical, with the products you are using, but some of them you do require some changes. I think for your morning routine, it is important to have a cleanser, especially a gel or cream cleanser, to wash away the gunk from the entire evening. And then you would have a serum to target a specific need that you want to focus on, and a sunscreen. The reason why I only said sunscreen and not moisturizer and sunscreen is I find that most sunscreens nowadays on the market are actually quite moisturizing and enough to satisfy our hydration needs. But if you do want to add in an extra moisturizer, that is completely fine as well. But for now, even in my routine, I don't use a moisturizer in the morning. I just go straight to sunscreen. So these are my picks for your beginner skincare routine in the morning. Let's start first off with cleanser. You guys know how much I love Heimish cleansers. Their green pH foam cleanser, that one. I've talked about it so much. I was going to talk about it in today's video as well, but I thought you guys might get sick of it, so I changed it to this one. This one's also absolutely incredible. This one is a gel and to cream kind of consistency. It foams up a tiny bit, so I think this is great for combination oily skin. Dry skin, beware of this. Not the best, but it doesn't harm you. You can still use it. Just later on, you want to put on some extra sunscreen or focus on hydration later on, because it might strip your skin dry a little bit. I've mentioned here I try to keep it under $15 because that is what I consider to be affordable. Anything over that, I think it's a little bit pricey to begin with. But yes, this one's amazing cleanser. You get so much. I honestly think you can use one for a whole year. Next, in the morning, I always like to have a serum just to focus on something, and my favorite are currently from The Ordinary. This one is the caffeine solution, 5% with ECG. This one is just so good. You guys can see in the bottle I have like 2 drops left, but what this does is caffeine focuses on depuffing your eyes with coloration, and this one is just so good for that, because in the morning, as I tell you guys, I have really puffy eyes, and I just put some around the contours on my eyes and it feels so great. It doesn't clash with other ingredients. That's the other thing. You don't want your skincare routine to clash with other ingredients, so I might make a separate video on that, but this one's just so nice, and I feel like it also helps with hydration under the eyes, which is really important because our eyes are very sensitive and tend to get dry. Really like this one. Another one I really like is the Pignogenol 5%. This one's just a really good antioxidant boost. Most people like to put antioxidants in their morning routine because it helps boost the effects of your sunscreen. It's this kind of amber red color, and it's very liquidy. As you can see, it's easy to melt into skin, almost a little bit like it's oily. Let me actually show you guys. It is very, very comfortable to wear and looks really nice as well. It blends into absolutely nothing and does feel a little bit oily, but not a huge deal because later on we are going to lather on some sunscreen. Next, let's talk about sunscreens. I have 2 options for you guys that I think are really great. So the first one is an old viral product. This is the Bondi Sands Face SPF 50+. Honestly, I think the internet is split between loving it and hating it. Personally, I actually love it. It is on the oily side, like very oily. Yes, you're very shiny afterwards, but I think it's not that big of a deal because it does a great job, and honestly, it is so affordable. One of the best SPFs I've tried at this price point, especially in Australia. So I like it. I think it's great. It's Aussie made. It's SPF 50 plus. I don't really mind it. It doesn't have white cast either, which I think is the most important thing. I don't mind some oiliness or, you know, some stickiness, but the white cast is the most important part to me. So I really like this one, and I think this is a good investment. Another one that I don't think a lot of people have heard is from a K-beauty brand called Gila 8. I'm not even too familiar with this brand, but I really like the sunscreen. Their sunscreen has a, you know, very typical nozzle applicator. It's SPF 50, and look how interesting it is. It's a little bit mint green when you first apply it. Rest assured, it doesn't leave a white cast at all. It just blends into your skin so seamlessly, and it absorbs just like that. It is so nice. Can we see how that's instantly gone? And it just gives your face such a nice luminosity, and it's so comfortable to wear on the skin. No scent either. This is just really nice. This is just like a 10 out of 10. I love this one. It just makes my skin feel almost velvety because, like I said earlier, the Pignogenol was a little bit oily, but once I put this on, it isn't tacky, it isn't oily, it just feels like really skin-like. And I love wearing this one. It's just so fun. And the main thing is because it has a little bit of green, you can see it kind of brightens your skin tone a little bit and evens it out. I really like doing that in the morning, especially when, you know, had a late night and have some dark circles, etc. So this one's a really great one as well. Now let's move on to a PM routine. For the PM routine, it's a little bit more complicated than AM's, but let's keep it simple. And I think for PM, the most important part is your double cleanse. When I first started out with skincare, I didn't know about double cleansing. I don't even want to talk about what I did, but I used to just scrub my face dry with a towel, like a makeup removing towel, and call it a day. Scrape my skin. And so the most important part definitely is, again, you need to have your cleanser, and then I would again recommend to have a serum just to target a specific need of yours, and finally a really nice moisturizer to seal everything in. For my cleanser, we're going to go in with this combination, and I just really love Hamish cleansers. They are amazing for the price and they do their job so well. This is the All Clean Balm by Hamish. I think this is quite viral as well a few years ago. This balm just has the most magical consistency. It is a balm when you scoop it out, but it almost turns watery once you start melting it into your skin and hands, and you can just lather it onto your face. It doesn't feel like it's stripping or drying. It just instantly hugs your skin and removes the makeup, the sunscreen, whatever you're wearing. What double cleansing essentially is you have an oil-based cleanser that removes all the exterior, you know, things that are on your face, whether it's your makeup or it's your sunscreen. This just strips that away because oil is a really nice ingredient for just taking away that excess layer. And finally, after you're done with that first layer, you want to use a normal foam or cream gel consistency cleanser to, again, get away all that gunk within your skin. That's why double cleansing is so important. It makes your skin the most clean and refreshed canvas it can be. So this is what I love about using them. Next, for serums, I really just like to, in the evening, pamper myself a little bit because I get more time for the skincare to actually settle into my skin. And two serums I've been loving a lot are from the Inkey List. Inkey List, again, a really affordable brand with high quality products that just does the job. So the first one is their BHA serum and the second one is the Hyaluronic Acid serum. So BHA removes the top layer of your skin, and that helps with your blackheads and whiteheads to make your skin look more radiant and more brightened. That's why I really like using some chemical exfoliants at night, because I feel like it has more time for it to settle and next day you can see some great effects. This is not an overnight thing and you can't see immediate effects, but after a few weeks you can see your skin getting smoother and brighter and hopefully reduces some of your blackheads and whiteheads. The thing is, do not use this every day, please. Again, over exfoliation is a huge deal and we just do it without knowing, so I would recommend this probably 3 times a week. 3 to 4 times a week, and that should be it. Again, according to your skin, if you're oilier, you can use this a little bit more. If you're drier, use this a little bit less. But this one's a good one, and I always like to have a little bit of exfoliation to brighten my skin. Next one is the Hyaluronic Acid, which is an old friend. I've mentioned this before. This one just does the job. It's really, really nice. It's affordable, and hyaluronic acid is, again, just one of those ingredients you can't hate. Everyone kind of needs it at one point. It just helps to plump up the skin and moisturize. And I think for night it's also extra important to catch any moisture you can and focus on hydrating the skin. So this one's a great one. This one you can use every day. And one thing I really love about the Inky list is that on their packaging, they always tell you steps on how to apply your skincare routine. I just think that's so nice of them because a lot of us don't know what to do, and you can find on all their products, which is so good. They have this list. It says clean, hydrate, treat, moisturize, and SPF. So they literally tell you how to apply your skincare routine, which is so nice of them. And I think that is an absolutely genius way for them to, package your products. This is so nice. You can use it morning and night. I absolutely love it. Again, they even tell you if it's good for morning or night. You can use it for AM or PM. Last but definitely not least are moisturizers. These two moisturizers are ones I've been absolutely loving, and again, so affordable. This one is from Peslo, the Panther recipe. This is just a very classic and, standard moisturizer. You have some great ceramides, and Peslo is one of those brands that are just so nice with the ingredients. They're all very gentle, sensitive, and they only use the ingredients they need, so it's a very simple ingredient list, and this one just works great. You can see this one is basically out. I only kept it for this video because I think this is a great affordable option and everyone should try it. Another one I've been loving lately is from V-Green. V-Green's Nature Mucin Cream. This has wild yam in it, and essentially this is just another very standard moisturizer, but because it has wild yams in it, it has some very nice herbal and repairing, nourishing properties to it. This is more like a gel creamy consistency. Let me show you guys actually. And I've been using this lately for my PM routine. I've been just lathering this on. Here it is, and it just blends out so nicely, very light and absorbing. I really like using this one in the PMs, and again, doesn't clash with any of my other ingredients, so this one's just great. It's a no-brainer. I just chuck it on and that's it for my routine. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you learned something. Just a recap: for your AM routine, you should focus on just protecting your skin against the sun. So you will want to start off with a cleanser because it is able to take away all the gunk from a night's sleep, and then you want to follow up with a little bit of a serum just to focus on strengthening your skin or answering particular needs you have in the morning, and then following it up with a sunscreen to really seal everything in. In the PM routine, we want to focus on our double cleansing because that removes all the layers of, makeup and sunscreen we had from earlier, and then follow up with our normal cleanser to clean almost the inside of our skin. Finally, we have a little bit more of serums to answer our needs, whether it's hydration or it's skin dullness, etc. And then we want to seal everything in with a moisturizer so we don't lose any of that hydration that we finally kept from our routine. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you found it useful and really try out some of these products because they are some of my favorites from the more affordable options. I should have everything linked down below, but if not, let me know in the comments if you need any more help. But that's it for today. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up or even subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys for the next one.